Are you ready to unlock your creativity and transform your passion for beauty into a career? Southeastern College is here to help you take your first steps towards training for a career in cosmetology. Unlock your potential and start your path towards a career making people feel confident. It's time to invest in yourself. Visit sec.edu for more information on our programs and take the first step toward training for a brand new career in cosmetology. Your before and after story starts now at Southeastern College.
Hey, it's a Thursday, another hot and humid one. Slight chance of a shower or two yet again. Same weather report for the next 4 or 5 days through the weekend as well. Hot, humid, chance of rain.
Sounds like a nice weekend for a trip to the lake.
You know, it wouldn't be the first time it was a rainy C&D weekend, which C&D stands for Captain and Diet Fest, the annual party that my buddy Scott and I throw every year. And I've shared the story that the lake house burnt down in Indiana. So this year we rented a house in Indian Lake. So we head out after the show today. Weather's not looking perfect. I don't know. I'm debating on... So I rented a boat because our boat melted in the fire. It was in the garage. So I'm renting a boat from...
Spend a day.
Yeah. But Friday doesn't look terrible. Saturday doesn't look great. But I just checked a moment ago, and it looks like a lot of the heavy thunderstorms have moved to later in the evening. So at least maybe we'll get just the cloudy skies or light rain during the day, which I'll be on a pontoon boat in the light rain. I don't care about that.
Yeah, as long as you got plenty of Captain and Diet, the weather's perfect.
Yeah.
Now, when will you have your first Captain and Diet? I mean, like 10:01 this morning, or?
Well, no, because I got to pick up my cousin and his wife from the airport.
Okay.
Because they come in. They're coming in from Chicago.
Okay.
And then we got to get to Indian Lake. So I would say by 3:31, I'll probably have
3:31.
I'll probably have a Captain and Diet in my hand.
All right.
Yeah. So, but looking forward to it. Never been to Indian Lake.
Yep.
You were pointing out some places to go.
Yeah.
So I want to go because the lake that we're usually on is like a connection of like 5 decent-sized lakes. It's a chain of lakes.
Yeah.
But they've got one bar that everyone goes to on the lake. Indian Lake, it looks like they have 3 or 4 or 5 spots you can pull up.
Definitely.
You know, so very excited for that.
When do you,
no, please go
ahead.
ahead.
Do you get the boat today or tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because we're not going to get there officially till, like I said, 3:30, 4 o'clock.
All
so
right.
we'll pick it up first thing tomorrow morning and then have it for
pontoon,
Friday.
right?
Yeah. Yeah. Our nice little wakeboard boat did not make it through the fire.
Man.
Just watching that thing in a pile of goo in the garage. Oh,
that sucks.
yeah, very unfortunate. Quick observation. Well, first of all, a negative shout out to the a-hole in the pickup truck heading eastbound on 5th Street last night that wanted to go to Dairy Queen. This person decided that there was a line to get into Dairy Queen on 5th Street there. Heading westbound, they were probably 4 or 5 cars in the right-hand lane. This guy heading eastbound wanted to pull in and decided the best idea would be to turn left with cars already backed up, so he basically just sat horizontal across 5th Street.
Do you need Dairy Queen that bad?
Like, wait!
Sometimes.
What? I'm sitting there in my car going, what jackwad thinks it's a good idea to cross-block the street because you want to get into Dairy Queen, and you want to beat the other car that's in the line, heading westbound.
I feel like you do pay for that sin pretty quickly because you got to sit there like a jerk while everybody's staring at you. Like,
or not care.
I guess.
Just, I almost got out of the car. I decided not to do that. But then I almost just laid on my horn. I almost just put my hand on the horn and just sat there until the line moved forward.
Were you trying to get past or were you trying to get into Dairy Queen?
I was trying to get past.
Okay.
No, I didn't. I had no desire for heavy bowel movement last night, so I skipped the Dairy Queen. And here's a second observation. After, 5.5 months now here in Columbus, there's 2 things that Columbus really loves or does not need another one of. And that would be pizza places and karaoke bars. Every place I visit, Friday and Saturday night, karaoke. And every corner I turn, here's another pizza place. It all came to fruition last night as Nora and I were driving around. I was like, there are so many pizza places.
Else we have a lot of auto parts stores, O'Reilly's, Advance. I mean, it's like in Johnstown, you've got 50. In one's not really, but you have multiple auto parts stores. They pop up everywhere.
Per capita, there's a lot of auto parts stores.
A ton of auto parts stores.
And when it comes to pizza places and fast food, we are the number one test market in the country.
Right.
Everybody wants to check here because if it works here, they feel like it'll work everywhere.
Well, no, I think it's because if they feed you something and it gives you a 12th finger, they don't care about people in the Midwest. So they're like, yeah, let them get anal warts from the milkshake. I don't care. We know not to roll it out nationwide because our chicken fingers gave you toe warts. So we're not going to roll it out across the country. Yes, that's exactly what it is.
Congratulations on your grandson, by the way, Thick.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Rowan. His name is Rowan, and he weighed 9 pounds, 2 ounces. He's perfect, and he is a future Bassmaster Classic champion.
Oh, it's already been predetermined.
Yes, I've decided that.
Okay.
Has he worn his first Buckeye gear yet?
No, I don't think so.
No?
No, not yet.
Oh, my gosh. We always get newborns Buckeye gear right off the bat.
He'll get it.
Yeah.
He will definitely have it.
And daughter's doing good?
Yep, all is well.
Okay.
Everything. Big boy, not quite as big as we thought he was going to be, but pretty close.
Yeah.
And but it went real smooth, so that was
wonderful.
Great. Yeah.
Glad to hear it. Well, we have got a very busy Thursday, including your chance to go see Bush VIP style next Wednesday at the Shot with the premium tickets and the meet and greet and the autographs and the special acoustic performance and the watching some of the show from on stage. We're going to give you that chance about 8:45. Right now, let's get started with Blitz Morning Trivia.
All right, let's see if we can get somebody $25 to spend at water, beds, and stuff. Be the first one to text in the correct answer at 800-821-9970. Almost forgot.
Oh.
Sorry,
I'm an idiot.
Why?
Oh,
I know what you were thinking.
Oh.
yeah. That's right.
All right, this entertainment place turned 70 years old today.
Entertainment place.
I think that's the best way to refer to it. I don't want to give too much away, but it's a place of entertainment.
Okay.
People go here. And it turns 70 years old today. Tell us what the place is. It's somewhere in the country, in the United States.
Showbiz Pizza.
Wait, you learned this lesson from Kelly, or you just start guessing answers?
Start guessing answers.
It is not Showbiz Pizza.
Okay.
I'm so tempted. I feel like I want to shout something out right now.
The place is filled with amusements. Let's put it that way. And it turns 70 years old today. Tell us.
Is it a park filled with amusements?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
800-821-9970. First one to text in the name of the place, we'll get the gift card.
Let's get that answer for Blitz Morning Trivia, Thick.
All right, the question was, what entertainment place filled with amusements turned 70 years old today? And the answer is Disneyland.
70 years old since they opened the doors.
Yep, 70 years ago today. That's
I haven't been to the Disneyland. I've been to Disney World, but I haven't been to Disneyland.
Yeah, I haven't either. Kelly?
Same.
No.
Disney World, but not Disneyland.
Well, I think that's most people on this side.
On this side, right. That makes sense.
And
yes.
I'd never been, so I can't say, but most people say Disney World is definitely better.
Oh,
here's what I would say. Hot take. I hated Disney World.
Oh, me
I thought
too.
it was so boring.
Me too.
What?
Really?
Yeah.
Thank you.
100%.
Thank you.
100%.
Oh.
I'll take Universal Studios over Disney World any day.
Yeah.
I was only there as a kid, so...
And that might have been the other problem was when I was married, we took the two boys for spring break one year.
Yeah, I feel like I would be bored now.
And I don't believe in child abuse, but oh my God. Oh. Shaking teenager syndrome. Oh.
I could see it brought back some trauma.
Oh man, I
see it in your
PTSD.
eyes.
My right eye just started to twitch.
Chuck Bolt down in Chillicothe, congrats. He was first to text in the correct answer. Scores $25 to water bets and stuff.
Congratulations. Hey, Kelly, I want to play you 2 clips real quick.
Okay.
And they both have something in common. And I want to see if you can figure out what it is.
Okay.
All right, Thick, you got the 2 clips already?
Yep.
All right, Thick. Play. This is from TikTok. Play the first clip. That's clip number 1.
All right.
Now listen to clip number 2. All right, Kelly. Do you have any sort of guess as to what those 2 clips have in common?
I mean, the only thing I am going to say, because it's the only answer I can think of, is it's got to have something to do with AI. Does it?
It does not have to do with AI. No.
This is like the anti-AI.
Yes, this would be the complete opposite of AI.
I thought maybe they taught AI how to sound dirty and grungy and not perfect.
No. Not quite. But this is just so impressive. If you haven't found him yet, Steel Beams, it looks like, is his name. He's on TikTok. The thing that those 2 songs have in common is that is one person doing all of it.
Wow.
At the same time.
Yeah.
Go back to the beginning of this song and start from the beginning.
That's incredible.
He's got the guitar sitting in the normal guitar position, sitting in front of the drums, one drumstick in the hand, playing the chords with one hand, hitting the drum and strumming the guitar at the same time in beat.
Sometimes he would hit the guitar with the drumstick, to get the sound started, then play
and then sing on top of it.
Okay.
Like, it's unbelievable
That
to watch
is
this man.
Yeah, it really is. I thought it was cool. Do you remember KT Tunstall? When she would have like the looping pedal and her guitar?
Yes.
I always thought that was so impressive. This is on another level.
Yeah, because with the looping, yes, you could play 4 chords and then it'll repeat, or 4 beats and then it'll repeat, and then you set up your next and so on and so forth. But he's doing all this at the same time.
That's incredible.
And he sounds good.
Yeah,
I mean, he sounds like a 60s or 70s rocker for sure.
Yep.
Yeah, so I highly recommend. Check him out. Steel Beams. Yeah, Steel Beams. Check him out on TikTok. I gave him a follow. It was worth a follow for sure. 99.7 The Blitz.
Not so breaking news. The news already broke. We're trying to put it back together.
I mean, if you're going to break into an ATM, this is the way to do it. Because I can tell you how many times we've reported on stories where people back up their pickup truck, wrap a chain around it, drag the ATM away, and then they find the ATM kind of hit with a hammer. And it's like, no, you're not getting in to the ATM that way. If you want to get into the ATM, you're going to need more than like a hammer or a screwdriver. It's not going to work. This man did it right. As we head out to Portland, Oregon, where 32-year-old Matthew Evan Armour is being charged with first-degree aggravated theft, criminal conspiracy, first-degree criminal mischief, possession of a stolen vehicle, and 2 counts of unauthorized use of a vehicle. That is because he took himself over to a construction site where he stole an excavator, drove it down the street to the bank, where he then took the excavator, ripped the ATM machine out, and then used the excavator to rip the ATM open, where he then got $58,000 in cash from the ATM machine. Unfortunately, they did catch video of him, and he was unable to get away. They did find the excavator still running at the bank. Like, he He jumped in, drove it down the road, ripped that ATM open, grabbed the cash, and ran. However, they were able to identify him, and he is now facing charges. But, again, kudos for at least having a decent plan.
I mean, but also it's like the most obvious, like you're driving a giant piece of machinery.
Yeah, someone is going to know an excavator driving down the street in the middle of the night.
Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Anytime we go anywhere, especially when we go to the airport, Nora and I always have one very important question. And that question is, who is flying to Boise at 5:30 a.m. on a Tuesday? We always see people at the terminal that's leaving for Boise at some early hour in the morning in the middle of the week. Who's going to Boise at 5:30 a.m. on a Tuesday? I've been to Boise. There's nothing going on there. Why are you going there midweek? Doesn't make any sense.
No business happening there or anything?
I mean...
Yeah, second families?
Maybe
Secret
second families. Maybe second families.
Yeah.
Maybe you're finally going to visit your family member who's in witness protection, because that's the type of place you would send someone who's in witness protection. However, as of right now, they have themselves a serial criminal. There is a serial butt slapper on the loose in Boise. He's been going around on a dirt bike, smacking and grabbing women's butts as he rides by. Several women have filed reports over the past month. All of the butt slaps occurred between June 18th and July 3rd. They described the man as a white male in dark clothing, often all black clothing, wearing gloves and a ski mask. Kind of like the picture's fuzzy, but they're trying to figure out if it's like one of those Call of Duty skull masks or like the Venom mask from Spider-Man, where it's black and it's got like the white eye stuff. Security camera did catch a shot of him, but again, it's too blurry to kind of make out.
Is he just like sidling up and doing it, or whizzing by and doing it?
I think he's whizzing by and just, it's a drive-by butt slapping.
It would hurt on both ends, his hand and their butts.
Yeah, you would think.
Yeah.
Yep. If you're going to be in Boise anytime soon, they say maybe tie a sweater around your waist. What? First of all, it's summer. Who's carrying a sweater? Second of all, if there's a sweater there, you're still getting your butt slapped. Oh,
so it's my responsibility to stop this guy from smacking my butt?
Right,
okay.
Exactly. So if you know of anyone in Boise or visiting Boise, make sure you warn them to cover their butt.
Some people might like that.
Some people are into that, but usually it's consensual. Just putting it out there. So watch out for the Boise butt slapper. That's your not so breaking news. 99.7 The Blitz. 800-821-9970. That is the phone number and text line. You can call or text the same number now. 800-821-9970. This is pretty cool. We are just a week and a day away from Christmas in July. Next Friday, all of us are going to be out front doing the morning show live here at 1458 Dublin Road outside the Blitz studios, all for Christmas in July to help Nationwide Children's Hospital. We would love for you to stop by and say hello, and we would love it even more if you were to bring a new unwrapped toy with you, whether it be, a board game, Hot Wheels, superheroes, Barbies, whatever it is, because all the donations are going to go to Nationwide Children's Hospital, and this covers all age groups. We're talking little ones all the way up to like teenagers. So you want to grab some books? That'd be cool too.
Marvel DVDs.
Something. Watch some movies. Skip DC. Those are crappy movies. But bring the Marvel ones. Except for the new Superman movie, but it won't be out in time for you to bring it next Friday. Just saying. Or you can make a monetary donation as well. But come join us next Friday outside the Blitz Studios here at 1458 Dublin Road for Christmas in July toy drive for Nationwide Children's Hospital. All right, 800-821-9970. That's the phone number we use. We love when you call and join the show. We love when you text and join the show. We love speaking with everyone. Almost every day we're talking about something. We'll throw out some sort of like question or topic. But if you want to call and just talk, that's fine too. And Jack's on the phone. He said he had to get a couple things off his chest. Now, Jack, what were the two things you wanted to talk about?
The two things that really grind my gears is that there's some of these idiots on this planet that don't know what part to go to, an excavator or a skid loader, and it pisses me off. And they don't know what the hell an injection valve is. to a diesel engine.
Okay, you're mad at people who don't know what an injection valve is or other parts of a working diesel engine. Okay. What's second?
The second thing is, you see all these Instagram models on social media that claim that they're single, that they're looking for a boyfriend, they want to spoil so bad. And it's like they're on OnlyFans making all a bunch of money because they want to retire early. Well, actually, honey, I got some advice for you. Why don't you come looking for us instead of having us subscribe to your pages? Come actually look for us because we are not hard to find. Like, for the love of God.
You are more than willing to meet and get together with an Instagram model.
Did I not stutter there?
I feel you, man. They should just come out and be more open to possible relationships.
I mean, you see all these Instagram models that, you know, have big backsides, big front, like big melons. I'm like, if you want to spoil us so bad and you want us to retire easy, instead of having to retire in our 50s and 60s, you want to retire us in our early 30s, late 20s, then actually come looking for us, because there's some of us out here on this planet that are like me, have badass bones in their body, and have a soul that unfortunately most kids don't have, or they just don't have the balls.
Yeah, get those.
Come on a phone interview.
Get those big backs out there for sure.
And you see all these Instagram models with like big booties, big breasts. I'm like, if you girls are really looking for a boyfriend to spoil, why don't you actually message us instead of having these OnlyFans? Why don't you instead of being on OnlyFans, just make your Instagram money or get sponsored by like, I don't know, Abercrombie & Fitch. They probably would like you.
Okay, Jack, hold on one second. Jack.
Sounds like Jack's tired of operating a skid loader.
Big mad this morning.
Jack, buddy. I think he's really busted this whole OnlyFans thing wide open. He's the first guy to really understand that they don't care about you. They just care about your wallet.
Right. Like, if they really cared, they would. If you're tired of it, then come out and find us.
Yeah.
We're more than willing to
Right.
date. Don't complain about being single when there's guys like Jack out there who are ready to go.
Is that what they're doing on their OnlyFans? Complaining and saying they want to spoil a guy? Is that what they're doing on OnlyFans?
I don't know. Hey,
I don't know.
Quick question. What do the bars open this early around Columbus? Jack already putting them back?
Maybe.
Jack, Jack, fingers crossed you get yourself an Instagram model that wants to settle down and actually have a conversation. However, be sure to don't call her stupid because she doesn't know what a hot coil manifester is in a diesel engine. I don't know what the parts are, but I guess I'm one of the stupid ones. But he's very mad that everyone didn't know the working parts of a diesel engine. Complete idiots out there who don't know the working parts of a diesel engine. So that is this morning's PSA from Blitz Mornings. Get out there. Don't be an idiot. Stop being a dumbass and go learn the parts of a diesel engine.
He was so upset.
He was very... Jack, I hope your day gets better, man, because it sounded like it was not a good start to your day. Did he just go through a breakup or something?
I don't know.
I don't know, but the Ruckmore's been open since 5:30 this morning. So maybe he's
he might have just stepped outside for a cigarette outside the Ruckmore after that first cold one and a shot. Good luck, Jack.
And now, all right, I'm listening. The 3 things you need to know before you go.
We're just finding out about an incident at the Columbus Zoo that resulted in the death of one lion and injuries to another. This happened April 17th overnight in a housing enclosure at the Heart of Africa exhibit. 2 female lions that were incompatible with a male-female pair were separated by a security door. Apparently there's a window in that door and something with the window failed. The door gave way and the male lion attacked one of the female lions. She had to be euthanized. He was treated for injuries. And again, this happened back in April. The zoo did report the incident to the U.S. Department of Agriculture, which inspected the facility in June, told the zoo they did need to fix that door, and the zoo has corrected the problem. Ohio Congressman Jim Jordan will reportedly testify under oath Friday in Washington as part of civil lawsuits tied to the Richard Strauss sex abuse scandal at Ohio State University. Jordan, a former assistant wrestling coach at OSU, is being questioned about what he may have known about Strauss's behavior. Former athletic director Andy Geiger was deposed earlier this week. Well, like I said, imagine a couple days before Sonic Temple kicks off and the main stage burns to the ground, because that's pretty much what happened in Belgium at the Tomorrowland Festival. This is a massive 2-weekend electronic music event. It's supposed to kick off. It is kicking off tomorrow anyway, but yesterday, the main stage, which has been under construction for, I think, at least a month. I mean, they've been putting this up for a long time. And a fire sparked, destroys the main stage. For the most part, it is unusable. And, they have about 400,000 tickets sold to this thing.
Man, that fire, I saw a video yesterday. Massive fire. It almost looked like like an ice, like a giant ice castle setup was the decor on the main stage. And it's, I saw it started on one side and just kind of expanded, and And
they must have had fireworks built into it, because they were fireworks are flying out of that thing.
So they have declared the site safe and opened the site today for campers, and tens of thousands of campers have already set up camp today. They are planning to move forward with Tomorrowland.
What'd you say, 14 stages at Tomorrowland?
There are 14 other stages.
Other stages besides the main stage.
But they're all small compared to this giant main stage, which they were going to have. I don't know if you know I don't, but they have like David Guetta, Lost Frequencies, Swedish House Mafia, and Charlotte DeWitt are the main headliners. And they are not sure how to accommodate all the fans now.
Right.
In these tiny spaces with the other stages. So I don't know what they're going to do, but like I said, the fire service has declared the site safe. They're trying to decide whether they're going to demolish the structure before tomorrow. So they'll be working on it apparently all day today to try to get things cleaned up.
I bet if something unexpected like this happened, you've got tickets for this massive festival. If they somehow tear down this structure and clear the stage, you could still have the performers on the stage, but I don't think you could have the structure there for safety reasons, because if structure's like 3/4 of the way burnt down, you can't have all that thumping bass music behind you.
Right.
It rattles a couple things loose, and all of a sudden you've got tragedy on your hands.
Can you get all that cleared out of there?
I don't know. Can they get it all cleared out?
Yeah.
Or do you just go and, could you imagine, let's say you've got Friday night Metallica at Sonic Temple, multiply that audience by about 3 or 4, and then try and stick them all on one of the Sonic Temple side stages.
No,
right.
That's what they're going to have to do for these headliners. It should be insane.
The building is on fire.
All right, those are your 3 things.
Well, if you're looking at any sort of plastic surgery, there is a trend that has taken off over the past many years, and that is take a vacation and get your plastic surgery. Because there are a lot of places you can go to get plastic surgery much cheaper than you can get them here in the United States. And in fact, you can get yourself a plane ticket, a hotel, and the surgery all for less cost than it would just cost you here in the United States. So
some people go on a cruise and get it done when they go into the port.
Yeah, it's been very popular. And one of the hot spots right now is Turkey. They are doing a ton of plastic surgery in Turkey. And the most popular thing being done in Turkey is hair transplants for men. There have been pictures online where if you see pictures from the inside of planes that are leaving like Istanbul, a good half dozen passengers on that plane will be men with their heads wrapped in white bandage.
No kidding.
Yes, because so many people are going there now for hair transplant surgeries.
That must be extremely expensive to get done here. If you're going to Turkey?
Yeah. Well, there is a man who just recently did go over to Turkey to get a hair transplant. And I did not know this. Well, I guess this makes sense after any major surgery. He was told to keep things light. Don't overdo it. Don't start getting the heart rate up and getting all exasperated, because your body needs time. Your body went through major trauma. It needs time to recoup. And one of those things is, hey, don't go knocking boots for a while. Well, he didn't listen. Apparently, he couldn't keep it in his pants.
Sounds like the same doctor's advice after a vasectomy.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolute 100%. In fact, that's the rule that I broke after my vasectomy.
Did you?
I lifted something too quickly.
Oh, man.
I felt it. I was like, that was too soon.
Popped a stitch.
Didn't pop a stitch, but I could feel it in the abdomen. It was
Guys, if there's ever a time to follow the doctor's advice, it is after your vasectomy.
Well, apparently after a hair transplant as well, because this man apparently couldn't keep his hands off his woman and woke up the next day to what looked like being stung by 1,000 bees on his face.
Oh, my God.
All of the activity and all of the blood flow somehow really got to his head. Literally. The wrong head. The wrong blood flow went to the wrong head at the wrong time. Let's put it that way. And, yeah, he woke up completely swollen. Thankfully, after a little bit of medicine, it turns out everything was fine. And he fully admits, hey, turns out it was my own fault. I went too hard too soon. No pun intended.
I feel like he did that just for the brag.
Think so?
He'd come out and say, I went too hard too soon. I think the whole thing was meant so he could
just use that one line on social media.
Yes.
Like, babe, listen, I got a great idea. Just let me put it in a little bit. Because
let me get all swolled up in the head.
This is going to go viral. If I get swolled up in one head, then I'll be able to get all swolled up in the other head, and then I can use the line, I went too hard too soon. It's all for the clout.
Right.
No, I really love you. I want to be with you. But this particular, sometimes you just do it for the story.
Yeah, the views are going to be crazy.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
All the likes.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Everything has turned out. He will be fine. But again, follow the doctor's advice. But that did bring up the question. Did you ever not follow the doctor's advice and do something a little too soon before you were supposed to? Like I did after my vasectomy. And it was just like a box. It wasn't even like crazy heavy. I just remember bending down and picking it up. And I got about halfway up and I was like, oh, it felt like someone had just my testy. Yeah. Like it felt like someone just flicked it real quick. Yeah. But it was enough. It was enough to make you wince for sure. 800-821-9970. Can you remember a time, Kelly? Did you ever not follow the doctor's advice? You seem like a rule follower, though.
I pretty much am, except when it comes to driving. Like, I got to drive, all right? So even when I had eye surgery last year, they're like basically assuming that you're going to take the week off work, which I'm like, no. I mean, I'll take the afternoon off work, but I got to go to work tomorrow. And actually, let's see. Yeah. So I did go to work the next day.
You're driving down the road.
I still had one good
blind.
eye, man. One good eye. And, I probably maybe should have taken another day off, but it was fine. And I could see out of my surgical eye.
Did you close it?
No.
Did you have a patch?
No. I just dealt with some glare.
Okay.
But I could see. I mean, I could see.
Vic, any time that you ignored the doctor's advice?
Nah, that's somebody I don't ignore, man. I just don't.
You'd think you would want to listen to the doctor. You would think that most people would be like, I'm listening. Blitz, hi, good morning. Who's this?
Hey, Goose, this is Jeff.
Jeff, did you at one point ignore your doctor's advice?
Well, very much in the same way you did there with the vasectomy. It was about 3 days later I had to go out on a factory tour, and I counted about 42 flights of stairs I was up and down. And ended up back home with a couple grapefruits between the old legs and a bag of peas.
Oh, dang.
Did you use the bag of peas or a frozen ribeye?
A bag of peas, much more conforming.
That's true, yeah. You got to be able to. You got to be able to
what do you
conform.
Do? Just throw on the gym shorts and call it a day?
Yep. That's exactly it. That's exactly
Dang.
it. Although now I really want to try a ribeye and see if it conforms. Can you get a mold out of it like Play-Doh? Like if you smush it down hard enough, will it leave an indentation? And then if you grill it up, will the grill marks?
Okay, no way.
And then serve it. I want to serve it to Nora and be like, here's my meat on your meat. And sorry, Jeff.
I'm sorry, Jeff.
I hope you have a great day, Jeff.
How about this? Katie drove herself home after giving birth.
Wow.
No.
They tell you not to do that so you don't pass a blood clot and faint. And that's exactly what happened, she said.
No.
Oh,
You can't do that, kid.
She said she rear-ended a really nice couple.
Oh,
gosh,
Jeez.
Katie.
This is a big no-no. Kyle had his wisdom teeth removed. And
no, wait. Did he get dry sockets?
He did
I
from
did.
smoking.
Did you get them?
I don't even smoke. I got
that's
dry sockets.
Straw?
No, it just happened.
Oh.
And it was one of the most painful things that has ever happened in my life.
That is one thing. If you have teeth removed for any reason, smoking will cause a dry socket. And he smoked, and he said it was 100,000 times worse.
I have heard that's the one thing that scared the mess out of me was hearing about dry sockets.
I got my wisdoms out. I got one dry socket. They have to take a tool and jam a medicated pad up into the hole.
Oh!
That is already absolutely on fire.
Yeah.
So much pain. It was awful.
I can't even imagine. Yeah, don't do that. Listen to what the doctor says when they give you the take-home rules. Just follow the instructions. It's a Thursday, coming towards the end of the week. Maybe the week hasn't gone the way that you had hoped, or maybe just things this morning aren't exactly going the way you had planned. Well, I want to make you feel a little bit better about yourself, and we do so by visiting one of my favorite websites called F My Life, where people get to just go on and complain about things going on in their life so you can feel better about yours. Like this person who says, today I ignored my wife's phone call at work since all she ever wants to do is complain and talk about chores and projects. An hour later, security called my desk. She showed up at my work to bitch me out for ignoring her. Now I'm the laughing stock of the office.
I feel like you need some marriage counseling.
That sounds like a problem. If they're showing up at work to complain about you not picking up their phone calls, knowing you're at work, that sounds like there's some deeper rooted issues there for sure. This person says, today I arrived at a campsite, got everything set up, and went for a shower. However, when I got back, a drunken rhino of a woman had crawled into my tent, been sick, then passed out on my freshly washed bedding. She was so big I couldn't even roll her. I had to sleep in my car.
What?
You know what? I think you just call that a loss and drive away. Leave her in there. Leave the tent.
Leave the tent.
Leave it all.
That's it.
Just chalk it up
That's
to
it.
a loss.
That's it. It's an unfortunate weekend.
Write it off as a tax. I donated all my camping gear.
Yes.
Where is that campsite?
Right? Today, my boss flipped me off in traffic on the way to work.
That is so good.
Can you imagine just pulling up to a red light, or like you pull out of McDonald's and you get honked at because maybe you accidentally cut someone off, and then that car pulls around and it's your boss just giving you the big old middle finger.
Bro, one time I was driving to church and I was at a red light and the light turned green, the arrow, they didn't move. You know they're on their phone, right? So I'm like, meh! I honked real, pretty aggressively, I will say that. Then this person turns and then pulls into church. Fortunately, there are like a few thousand people I can hide, but that's embarrassing. You're like, yeah.
Yeah, the best part of that story, though, is you started it going, bro. Gotta tell you something, bro. This person says, today my dad's cremated remains came in the mail. This is the first time in my entire adult life that he has visited me at home.
Wow.
Oh, no.
That's a big old FML.
Oh.
Today, I found out I've been calling my boyfriend's dad by the wrong name for the past 2 years. No one had told me sooner because they liked laughing at me when I wasn't around.
I would be so mad about that. Oh, come on. That's embarrassing.
I would totally do that.
Right.
Oh, I would if Nora wasn't saying someone's name right, I would totally let it go. 100%. That's golden.
That's so mean.
That is golden. Let's see. Today, my boyfriend tried to be romantic by dipping me backwards and kissing me. He dropped me on my ass and stepped on my hand while trying to help me up.
Best laid plans.
Mm-hmm. Today, my corgi brought me her new favorite treat into my bed. A rotting deer hoof with 6 inches of leg attached.
Oh.
She left it on my pillow, and the smell woke me up. She wasn't even on the bed when I woke up. She just dropped it off and left. Do you burn those sheets now? Like a deer hoof?
They're going in the
with 6
trash
inches of leg?
for sure.
Yeah. You're not using those
That's
bed
another
sheets again.
thing. You just go ahead and move. Call it a loss.
Call it a loss.
We're done here.
Right
We're
off
done
the
here.
house.
Right off the house.
Be like, no, there was a dead deer hoof, a gnawed-off deer bone in my bed. I'm not doing it. And finally, today I was using a public toilet stall when the lock gave way and the door swung open halfway. I froze, and the person who was washing his hands at the sink looked at me in the mirror awkwardly and said, I see you. I muttered, I'm sorry, as he walked out looking like he'd seen a ghost.
I see you.
That is about my worst nightmare. I'm a door. Even in my own house, I lock the bathroom door.
Why?
When I'm going? Because I don't know.
Yeah, you
run around naked. What are you talking
don't want
about?
to have to explain what's going on in there. You really don't. You don't need someone poking their head in, and then you're sitting there having to apologize for doing what your body needs to do.
Right? Yeah. I also think I can't think of a more embarrassing situation to be caught in than mid-wipe. I cannot think. If you lock eye to eye, there's no way. And look, I'll be the first to. I'm a stander. I'm not a leaner. I'm a stander. So if you're halfway over,
wait, you stand and then bend over?
Yeah. Get the
really?
arch going.
Okay.
Yeah.
With your oven mitt of toilet paper.
Yeah. So to be half over, cheeks tumbo, and just eyes, just locking eyes with someone. With your hand reaching around back. Oh, man. I can't think of a...
Think about maybe putting a deadbolt on that door.
Oh, yeah.
You don't want to be caught in that
I don't want to be caught in that position at all. I even don't like it. If you're in a public bathroom and they've got the thin... Because not all doors are the same. I love you go to a public bathroom that's got the full door that you can shut. That's amazing. But most have got the slits in them.
You can see right through
there. So if I'm standing up doing my thing, someone walks in, I'm sitting back down. I'll wait. I'll wait there for a minute. That's just the worst.
Do you get a better angle standing up?
Yes,
and
I
bending
think
over?
so.
Okay.
I think so. I can't imagine leaning and then if it's a loose toilet seat, you get the pinch in the thigh because the toilet seat shifts while you're leaning to one
You
side.
can sit and then lean forward, or I'm trying to think.
It's a lean forward. It's just a
Right.
more aggressive lean forward.
So we're really making a mess back there, is what you're saying.
Oh, Jackson Pollock 100% of the time, for sure.
So to you other kids all across the land, there's no need to argue. Parents just don't understand.
All right, what's the angriest you ever made your parents? 800-821-9970. I bring this up because I was reminded of a story. I think it was my second radio job ever. I was working in Fort Wayne, Indiana, and I had to do what we call a live remote, where you head out and you broadcast live from somewhere. And what used to be very popular back in the day was just about every weekend, there was a good chance that someone from the radio station was going to do a broadcast from a car dealership. They always had us out on the weekends to talk about the big sale. Uh-huh. And then in Fort Wayne, twice a year, they would have a couple of the auto groups get together, and they would rent out the parking lot of the venue, the sports arena, and they would fill the entire parking lot with thousands of cars. So it was the big, huge 3-day car show. So I was doing a live broadcast, and I saw a Jeep Wrangler, a soft top, manual transmission Wrangler Sport, and man, I always wanted a Wrangler. So I called my mom and I said, "Mom, look, I've done the math in my head. I can make this work for the car payment. I'm going to trade in my car, but I need a cosigner." I was 25 at the time, 24 at the time. And she reluctantly said, "Okay." Well, me being the type of person I am and the type of financial responsibility that I live on, I did not make all my car payments. And unfortunately, it was affecting my mom's credit.
Yep.
So my mom sent a one of those car trailer trucks to pick up the Jeep.
Repoed you, your mom.
My mom repoed me.
She did what she had to do, man.
And she took the car. She got rid of her car and just took the Jeep.
Okay.
So she was already mad about that.
Oh, no.
But she got more mad 2 months later when she was driving down I-75 in Detroit, and all of a sudden the Jeep just starts to rattle. She's going down the highway, and this steering wheel is just digga. So she starts to slow down and pull over to the side of the road, and that's when the rear passenger tire passed her on the highway. The tie rod snapped on the Jeep, and the tire came off. The tire came off. Thankfully, she made it to the side of the road.
Yeah.
Stop. When the tow truck showed up, they said, I don't know how you're alive.
Wow.
Like, how did this thing not just flip and roll over? So then I got another reaming for that. Now, how that exactly was my fault, I don't know. It's not like I loosened the lug nuts on the tire when she picked up the car, when the car, was picked up.
Oh, she's probably going all the way back to birth at this point.
Oh,
to blame
yeah.
me for something.
Oh, yeah.
She's so hot over this.
Oh,
yeah.
she was livid, to say the least. So what did you do? And what did you do to make your parents the most angry? And it could be something, because I was 24, but maybe you did something in your teenage years or something, which is when it usually happens. Blitz, good morning. Hi, who's this?
Good morning, it's Tristan.
Tristan, what is the angriest you ever made your parents?
All right, so long story short, during high school, my parents were like, if you and your friends want to do stuff, this is your safe haven. All my friends were invited over. We could do what we wanted during any time of the day. My mom's rule was, after dark, do not wake me up. Well, one night, one of my buddies that was staying the night got tired of all the company, and him and I decided to throw a small can of spray paint into the fire.
Oh.
It exploded, woke my mom up, and shut down the party.
Oh, yeah, that's not a quiet little pop. That's not at all. a decent explosion.
And it didn't help that the spray paint can came like 3 feet from hitting her car, and God forbid it would have done that.
Now, what was there? Did people get covered in paint? What happened there?
No, it kind of just blew up, and the spray paint can took off like a rocket.
Right, yeah. There would be times where we'd be sitting around a campfire or like a little backyard fire,
right?
And I would take a lighter when no one was looking and just kind of toss it in the fire.
Oh yeah, or if you do that with like acorns will blow up in a fire too.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh,
yeah. So the next time you ever go out camping, find some acorns and toss them in there, and they sound like a little massive.
Thank you for that.
You know, Goose is now going to take a ton of acorns to Indian Lake this weekend.
I just become a living chipmunk. I'm going to find all the acorns for sure.
Scavenge all of them up, buddy.
Oh, I get Tristan. Thanks for the call, man. Let's see. We got a text from Katie. After I moved out of my parents' house, I still had a spare key to their car. When they would leave for work, I would take the car and put it back before they got home. Until one day, a neighbor parked in that spot, and I had to go door to door trying to figure out who it was and get them to move their car, but to no avail. So I got caught and in deep trouble. Hate it when that happens. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Will,
what's the angriest you ever made your parents?
When I was 8 years old, I was in our driveway and threw a fairly large stick at a Mercedes-Benz, a newer model. And I hit it.
Oh, no.
So there was damage that was done, and your parents were on the hook for it?
Not as much damage, but I did hide in the clothes hamper to try to avoid my mom's wrath. Thankfully, the guy was not pressed about it.
Clothes hamper.
Now, not that 8-year-olds always think so clearly, but what do you remember? What the thought process was behind throwing the stick at the Mercedes? Like, were you angry at the Mercedes? Were you trying to tame the Mercedes? Why did you throw the stick at it?
I think my mom knocked that memory out of me.
I don't know. I woke up and it was next Tuesday. Hey, thanks for the call, man. I hope you have a great one. 800-821-9970. You can shoot us a text. Give us a call at the same number. Want to hear your stories? Kelly, I want to hear yours next, too, as well. What's the angriest you ever made your parents? What's the angriest you've ever made your parents? Kelly, what's the angriest you ever made your parents?
Just really quickly, I was always a rule follower, so I pretty much didn't make my parents that angry. I kind of had a little bit of a mouth on me, a foul mouth, so I'd get in trouble for cussing. But I was sort of getting into it with my mom a lot in my later teens, about 18 years old. She and I were just clashing, not getting along. My dad took me out for a drive, and he goes, hey, just to let you know, like, I love you, but I'm choosing your mom. So if you can't get it together, you're moving out.
Good for him.
Yeah.
I am a firm believer. I get it. Like, the kids are there. You do anything for your kids. Second to your spouse.
Right.
Because those kids are going to be around for 18 years, and after that, it's back to you and your spouse. That is number one for sure.
Oh, I heard. Yeah, loud and clear.
Why are you shaking your head? Think you don't agree?
No, kids come first.
Nah.
No way!
No, you need
that's
your
a
partner.
whole nother discussion.
Gotta have your
That is
partner.
a whole nother discussion. All right, Lisa, good morning. How are you?
I am good. How are you guys doing?
Excellent, thank you. What's the angriest you ever made your parents?
So, it wasn't me. I was a saint, I promise. But it's my little brother.
Oh, okay.
He had those little green army guys, and he would play war in the tree line at our house, by our house. And apparently one day he decided to get a book of matches, and he would light them and then blow them out and throw them to emulate, like, the smoke bombs.
Oh, he's napalming his own little green army man.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, for
Oh,
sure.
my gosh. He set the entire tree line on fire. Like 7 trees in a blaze of glory. And almost set the neighbor's house on fire.
Wow.
Oh, like decent-sized trees?
Yeah, they were pines, so they
those
were
pine needles,
8, 9
yeah.
above the house. And he runs in the house, and I've never seen the look of OS on my brother's face.
Right.
We run out. I run out. The hose wouldn't reach.
Oh. That's a
It was
fire
a thing
department
of
involvement, I'm assuming.
Oh, yeah.
That's fire trucks, yeah.
It was a 2-alarm fire for sure.
Oh,
My mom
man.
was so pissed.
Yeah, that would tick off the parents for sure. Lisa, thanks for joining the show this morning. Jim, what's going on, man? What's the angriest you ever made your parents?
The answer, my parents, I was 15. My dad was an assistant fire chief. And my buddy and I decided to borrow his fire chief car and go around the block.
Oh, no. In the government vehicle.
And to top it off, my buddy was sticking his head out the window going, woo, woo.
That is awesome. Were people pulling over for you?
No, it was just around a little neighborhood.
Oh, just around
It was not good.
That's still great, though. That is awesome. Thanks for the call, man. Vic, I never asked you, what's the angriest you ever made your parents?
Oh, my gosh. So when I was 6, I knew I wasn't allowed to use the stove at 6 years old.
Okay.
I wanted French toast really bad. It was a weekend, and I was the only one awake. And I was going to make it anyway, but I couldn't use the stove, so I mixed all the milk and egg and got it all ready. And I put that down in the toaster and put the toaster down, and toaster would never come up again. And my grandmother was ready to wring my neck, man. I ruined her good toaster.
The egg milk combo just solidified it.
Ended it. Isn't that hilarious?
This will work, right? Same thing.
Right.
No problem. All right, let's take last one. Blitz, good morning. Hi, who's this?
Steve.
Steve, what's the angriest you ever made your parents?
Well, I made my dad really angry, but I was probably about 10. I sleepwalked, and I went out in the kitchen, got a glass of milk, drank it, walked over, and there was like 3 steps and went down in the living room. And I proceeded to say every cuss word I ever heard come out of my dad's mouth.
You can't blame you for sleepwalking, though. No. That's a medical condition. I mean,
yeah, well, he was coming up off the couch. I have 4 kids. Now I'm going to be down to 3. And my mom grabbed his arm and said, he's sleepwalking. He goes, well, I'll wake his A up.
Yeah, I mean, unless you're putting, couch pillows in the oven, I think that you should be fine. I don't understand. Sleepwalking, nothing you can do about that.
That summer, my buddy brings over his dad's ancient BB gun. It was like a shotgun. So when you pumped it and you went out, right when I was pumping it out, he was like, don't hit the end of it. It went off, hit the neighbor's car, put a hole, bigger hole, and then shattered it.
Yeah, you were just a trouble child.
He grabbed red hair and a Leo, yeah. So he grabs his gun and he goes, I wasn't here, and took off. I'm like, well, go face the music. Hey, Dad,
I wasn't here, and he's gone. I love it.
Gun and bolts home.
Thank you.
That winter, You know how Chryslers back in the late 70s, 80s, when you start them up in the wintertime, they have a high idle.
Uh-huh.
You know, his wife gets out, and the car hops out and goes out. We have a 3-car garage, so it's separated for the third car and then the 2-car garage. She creams right into that. He comes around the corner, my dad, and just busts up laughing and goes, I guess we're even now. And he goes, I think that cost a little bit more than a window.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, thanks for the call, man. Have a great Thursday. We will talk to you soon.
And now, all right, I'm listening. The 3 things you need to know before you go.
All right, we were talking this morning about an accident on 71 in Pickaway County that had the interstate closed. Well, that closure started last night at 10:30 p.m., lasted until this morning around 7 a.m. There were cars stuck there all night in traffic. Troopers had to go around and wake people up to get moving on 71 this morning.
Just sleeping in their
cars. They've been there all night long. Yeah,
what
they
else
spent the night there. Is that wild?
That's crazy.
Yeah, so that's all clearing up now, so thank goodness.
What's the longest you've ever been stuck?
I want to say it's probably been 3 hours. I've been stuck on a completely closed
Okay,
street.
I was 6 in a blizzard in
That's a lot.
Colorado.
It's a long time.
Just in the car on the highway.
Especially if your tank is
You're like,
oh.
Well, and the other thing, too, was in the lane next, I was in the left-hand lane, and the lane next to me was a semi-truck, and the wind was at like 60, 70 miles an hour, so I'm watching this semi-trailer just sway back and forth, and I was like, Please don't blow over.
Don't go over. Oh, gosh.
2 months ago, getting into Sonic Temple day one.
Oh, I bet you got some companion. Yeah, that was rough. That was rough.
We didn't move for an hour. I know we did not move.
Yeah.
Sat there.
Yikes. Well, there's a little village in Franklin County called Bryce. It's basically right at Refugee and Bryce Roads. It just so happens that Columbus City Council President Shannon Hardin got a speeding ticket there in December. He was going 30 and a 20 in a school zone, and they have speed cameras. So there was a picture taken. He gets a ticket in the mail. It's a couple $100. He is ticked, right? This guy is really mad. So he starts digging into this little village of Bryce, and basically, this little tiny village of 100 residents has issued almost 4,700 tickets so far this year. It's a speed trap, no doubt. That's 25 times more than Westerville has issued, 80 times more than Dublin has issued. All right. The Bryce police chief, though, has come out and said, because they're trying to sort of say, listen, you can't do that. They've shut down. Remember New Rome, Thick?
Yes.
I mean, that was a speed trap, and they dissolved it. Ended up dissolving. It was this tiny little village.
Okay, but if you're going 10 miles an hour over the speed limit in a school zone...
Okay, I agree.
Wait.
And listen to what the police chief of Bryce said. But the police chief said, we don't set the speed limit here. It's the county. Take it up with them. We're just enforcing the law here. So if you have a problem with us enforcing the law, I guess, maybe you've got some soul searching to do. Anyway, the village does have those speed cameras. I don't know the legality of it. Obviously, it is enforceable, although a nice percentage of those tickets have been contested and won. Shannon Hardin says, we have to take all those cases here in Columbus. You are burdening us by giving everybody speeding tickets in your little village. So I don't know, man, but I'm with you. You shouldn't be speeding, especially in a school zone.
I mean, we all do it. It's just, if they got a camera set up that clicks off every time someone speeds by, instead of an officer sitting on the side of the road, then you're going to get caught.
Right. Yep. All right. Members of Jane's Addiction have filed a dueling lawsuits over singer Perry Farrell's onstage scuffle with guitarist Dave Navarro at a Boston concert last year. We talked about that ad nauseum. It prompted the cancellation of the rest of their reunion tour and planned album. So that was a disaster, what happened on stage. Dave Navarro, drummer Stephen Perkins, and bassist Eric Avery sued Farrell in Los Angeles Superior Court yesterday, seeking at least $10 million, alleging that Farrell's behavior on the tour ranged from erratic to out of control, culminating in the assault where Perry punched Navarro both on stage and backstage. But Farrell and his wife Eddie Lau Farrell sued the three bandmates in the same court yesterday.
Wow. For what?
They said bullying, harassment, and defamation, and they say that Navarro and Avery assaulted him and his wife backstage. They're alleging assault as well.
The problem is we've got proof of you punching him on stage.
Video proof.
Do you have anything else backstage?
Yeah, we got to see. But he claims that Avery held him back while Navarro started delivering some punches.
Or was that
That's
in
what he says.
self-defense?
Yeah, I mean, someone's going to win something because obviously this caused financial burden
Huge.
on one group, either Perry or the rest of the
He's
band.
always been a loose cannon, man.
Oh, for sure.
I don't believe anything he says.
They're sort of alleging he has some substance
Yes,
issues.
Wouldn't be surprised there
maybe,
either, yeah.
So, I don't know. Anyway, those are your three things.
All right, it's been said a ton. There are two types of people in this world. Can you think of one, Kelly? There are two types of people in this world?
Yeah, givers and takers.
Okay. That's pretty simple and to the point.
Yeah.
Vic, can you think of there's two types of people in this world?
People who are willing to get their hands dirty and people who ain't.
Oh, I know where I fall. I ain't getting my hands dirty.
Oh, I ain't. I'm the ain't side, too. I do
pansies.
not want to get my hands dirty.
No. Nice, soft. And so these hands, you could touch a baby's butt and not know the difference between that and my hands.
I hope you don't do that.
So, no, so I check every day. I find a random baby, and I'm like, come here, baby.
You've been to Boise.
I rub on his butt. I rub on my hand. No. Well, there's a new one I saw, and I would have to agree. There are two types of people in this world. When you go grocery shopping, do you take something off the shelf and place it into your cart?
Oh, my God.
Or does everything like you have it organized and thing? Or do you just grab something off the shelf and chuck it into your cart? Because I'm a chucker. I walk by.
I'm
still walking, and I'm like, flop, flop. I'm not chucking the eggs in the cart. But, yeah, if I'm in like a couple packs of ramen or, even like the meat, I'll give a little like cornhole toss where you give it the and it lands in the cart. Vic, you're laughing as if you're a placer.
I have a problem.
You have a problem?
With the whole grocery shop. I am so anal. It's ridiculous.
Are we still talking about grocery shopping?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What is it about grocery shopping? What do you anal about?
First off, I go once a week. Meals are planned out for the week, and I go to the grocery store once a week. I make a list. The list is in order of the way I shop through the store. And as I go and get my stuff, it is all placed in a specific place, the way it's going to be bagged, because I'm bagging it at the end. All the colds together, boxes of dry goods together. Yeah, I have a problem. All the produce is together.
Does Heather refuse to go shopping with you?
She has no idea how did I do this.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because I do all the grocery shopping.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm that person. I don't know. That may be a third one.
I'm usually every other day. Because I don't know what I'm going to be in the mood for. I don't know what Nora's going to be in the mood for.
Oh, yeah, I can't do that.
I like to try, new. I'm like, if I see a new recipe, I'm like, I want to try this tomorrow. So I'll go to the store tomorrow and pick up the things I need. Kelly, are you a placer or a tosser?
I think I might be somewhere in between the two of you because I do like the smaller shopping carts. I don't like a big shopping cart. So if I have a bigger shopping trip, I'll still use the small cart. So I do need to Jenga the crap out of my groceries.
Okay.
They need to fit.
Yeah.
But I don't, when I'm going through the self-checkout, which I always do too, I will take out all the colds together and bag them together.
Okay.
Like, I'll do that. But
yeah, I would love to see you, Kelly, go and try and shop at Costco with their cards. That'd be like
I was
Hercules
just there.
trying to put the boulder up the mountain.
I was just
Like,
there
there's no
last
way.
week,
Were
and
you really?
I made my sister do the cart. It's too stressful for me. I cannot push that cart. I didn't even offer. It's her Costco membership. I'm like, you're in charge, baby. I cannot get through these crowds with that cart. I can't do it.
You shopping with a Costco cart would be like mini me trying to push an F-150. Like, it's just not happening. All right, well, yeah. Think about it. There's two types of people in this world. Are you a placer or a tosser when it comes to the shopping cart? Blitz, good morning. Hi, who's this?
This is Aaron.
Aaron, are you a placer or a tosser?
Well, I'm a tosser, and the worst part is I'm a stoner, so I toss everything, even stuff I'm not supposed to be getting or tossing. I've gone home. Like, I'll throw...
Yeah, so like you get your eggs, and then you need a big bag of charcoal, and you just toss it right on top of the eggs.
No, total mayhem when it comes to your shopping trip.
Yes, my wife will not shop with me.
Right, refuses. Well, thanks for the call, Aaron. And I just realized we could save this category asking if you're a placer or tosser and use it in different ways. For sure.
Not so breaking news. The news already broke. We're trying to put it back together.
Okay, so here we have Lancaster, right?
Yes.
Okay. But over in Pennsylvania, it's Lancaster.
Right.
I believe so, yes.
PA. Well, they had a big issue the other day. In fact, this was yesterday morning when a dump truck hauling 20,000 rotten eggs spilled all over the highway. Now, here's the problem. So they had the eggs loaded into the truck ready for transport. It was being taken to a mulching facility, which is what they do with these old eggs. However, the dump truck part of the truck was not covered, and they had heavy rain. So the back of the dump truck filled up with water, leaving these eggs sloshing around in the back of the truck. So as this truck is driving down the highway, taking curves and stuff, eggs are just pouring out as they slosh around in the back of the truck, causing major issues. Of course, that many spilled eggs in one spot are extremely slippery. They're rotten eggs.
Oh, the smell. Can you imagine?
Smell. They actually had to have environmental hazard teams come clean it up. Not to mention, rotten eggs seeping into the water can cause an environmental problem and an environmental hazard if it seeps into the water. So they had to run to spend many hours cleaning up. I'm just thinking.
Gosh, that smell must have been just. Oh
God, I can feel it in the back of my throat. That is
I can tell you're struggling now.
That is not good. Moving on. Can you think of what would be a promotion from a store that they could do if they were to give you free stuff? What is something you might be willing to do? Like, what brand would it take for you to get like a 2x2 tattoo? If you could get free this, if you tattooed this company on your body, what might be something you
would
would
have
do?
asked me 10 years ago, it would have been Dairy Queen, but now I'm lactose intolerant, so that would have been a really bad
that would have been so bad.
Yeah.
All of a sudden you can't do it anymore?
Yes, but I still have that tattoo.
Well, there was a sushi promotion in Taiwan where a chain of sushi stores called Sushiro was offering free meals to anyone whose name contained the Chinese characters for salmon. If you had in your name, if you had the Chinese characters for salmon, then you would get free meals. Well, that prompted more than 330 people to rush to the government office to change their name legally to include salmon in their name. Now, here's the problem. Over in Taiwan, they have got rules according to the 2015 Name Act, which allows citizens 3 lifetime name changes. First of all, who's changing their name 3 times? I don't understand. But that did cause a problem for one university student who changed his name to Zhang Salomon Dream. But he didn't realize he would not be able to change his name again. He had already changed his name a couple times. Again, who's changing their name that much?
You know what? I know somebody who did change their name because their dad blew town. They got a good stepdad in, and so they changed their name from their birth name to their stepdad's last name.
That makes total sense. I've seen that done before.
Yeah. And
that is one name change.
Okay, then you change it for the food promotion, and then...
Well, you get married after you get married, and then you change your name for the food promotion. So 3 name changes.
There you go. I can see it.
That's a lot.
Who's doing that? Come on.
Well, the chain of sushi restaurants had to cancel the promotion from a little nudging from the government, being like, look, we can't have people changing their name left and right because of your little promotion. So they've decided to pull the promotion, which is now troublesome for the people who did change their name. Because does that mean they still get the free meals, or because the promotion was pulled, they're not doing it anymore?
Right.
Because I'd be ticked if I went and changed my name, and then the place that was doing the promotion says, nah, they made us stop. Oh, I'd be
can you imagine?
so pissed. That's your not-so-breaking news. 99.7 The Blitz.
It's the one and only Name That Tune.
Oh, what is the answer?
All right, here we go. Up for grabs. Busch, Land of Milk and Honey VIP experience. We are talking 2 top-tier tickets to the show next Wednesday at the Shot. Plus, meet and greet passes with Busch. Take a picture, get autographs, a special acoustic pre-show performance. Plus, you get to watch 3 songs from the side stage during Busch's set. It's all part of the Land of Milk and Honey VIP experience. Of course, then you get to hang out and check out Shinedown as well. So, all in all, it's going to be a really good night. If you want to go, 800-821-9970. It is time to play Name That Tune after a questionable win yesterday. 15, 11, and 4, the current record. Kelly versus Goose. We need 2 more representatives. 800-821-9970. Blitz, good morning. Hi, who's this?
Hey, this is Slayson.
Slayson?
Yes, sir.
All right, Slayson, your choice. Do you want to be represented by Kelly or Goose?
Goose.
Hey, I think you made the right choice this morning, Slayson. I'm just saying.
I'm not going to forget the Slayson, but go ahead.
Slayson, you hang on one second. Let's find Kelly's partner. Blitz, good morning. Hi, who's this? All right. Blitz, hello.
Hey.
Hey, who's this?
This is Justin.
Justin, all right, Justin, turn your radio down for me. I love the sound of my own voice and all, but all right.
Justin, I have great news for you. Like maybe the best news you're going to get all day, and that is that we are partners. Yes!
All right, let's go.
Did you hear the crickets?
Anyway.
Did you hear the crickets,
I did hear the
Kelly?
crickets. Yes, I did. I don't like it.
All right, Slayson, I got you. Justin, Kelly's got you.
Woo!
We are going to play Name That Tune. It is very simple. If you've seen the game, you know. Thick is going to give us a clue to a song, right?
Yep.
And then we are going to wager back and forth as to how many seconds, how many beats we can name that song in. And then we'll see if you get the answer right. It can be stolen if you don't get it. So, Thick, are you ready?
I am ready.
Okay.
Are you guys ready?
Yeah, I think so. Let's name that tune.
All right. So I will give you the clue, and who's going first on the bidding?
Go ahead, Kelly. You're the big winner. Go ahead.
Yeah, I had a pretty big win yesterday.
Right. And then you will start the bidding. You can bid up to 5 seconds of the song clip.
Okay.
And then we'll see who bids the lowest. All right. Your clue is there's a stain on your shirt.
Uh-oh.
There is a stain on your shirt. Kelly, you may start the bidding.
Oh, I can name that tune in 2 seconds.
2 seconds.
What? All right, name that tune.
Oh, crap. Did I go too low?
You might have.
We'll see.
All right.
Let's go.
Kelly, here are your 2 seconds. Name that tune.
Oh, Dirty Laundry. Yes.
It's a great song.
It is a good song.
Yeah. All
right, Kelly's got one on the board.
All right, let's go.
All right, your next clue here is let me get over to the other page now. Sorry. What?
No, I'm waiting.
Oh,
I'm all amped up. Let's go.
Your next clue is you can't find you. You can't find you. Goose, start the bidding.
I can name it in 4 seconds.
4 seconds.
Oh,
Kelly.
Gosh. I'll go 3.
I can't find you. All right, I'm going to go 2 since you went 2 last time.
All right, I'm going 1.
Oh,
Kelly's
I
going
want
to
a
name
shot
this
at
in
it.
All
1
right.
second.
1 second. Well, go ahead, Kelly.
Wait,
right.
what's the clue again? You can't
Find yourself.
find yourself.
Oh, you said
Or
you can't find you.
You can't find you.
Yes. All right,
Okay.
Kelly, here is your 1 second. Name that tune.
Oh, I don't know that song.
You don't know that.
Can you do it one more time?
No.
You can't?
No.
I can't hear it again?
But Goose, if you can even take a guess.
Don't I get the full 5 seconds?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so wrong. Man, I really boned myself. All right, go ahead, Goose.
All right.
Name that tune.
I want that full 5 seconds.
Oh, shoot. Darn it.
Lose
Now
yourself.
I know it. Oh.
Eminem. See, that's the new game plan. That's the new game plan.
What's that?
Well, Kelly is so egotistical and competitive. She'll go to 1 second every time. She won't get it. I get the full 5 seconds.
Wow.
All right, 1-1. Here we go.
All right.
Song number 3.
Your clue this time is it's your only option. It's your only option. Kelly, you may start the bit.
2 seconds.
Wow. She went right to 2, forced you to 1.
It's your only option. All right, well, I guess my only option is to go 1 second.
Are you going to go 1 second?
I'm going 1 second.
You're going to go 1 second. All right, Goose, here is your 1 second. Name that tune.
F it.
Oh, come on.
Oh, what? I know it. All right, Kelly, get back to your microphone.
All right.
Go ahead.
All right, Kelly gets you don't have a guess?
No, I don't.
All right, Kelly, you get the full 5 seconds, Kelly.
Cut myself into pieces. This is my last resort.
I was singing it to myself, and I still couldn't playing the
I
version.
did not have the radio edit of that.
Whoa! Thanks about to fire himself.
I had to dump that. I don't know why. I was doing this at home, and I guess I had the regular version at home, but not the radio edit.
All right, 2-1. Let's go.
Kelly's up 2-1. All right. Next clip here is, the next clue here is, if I could get to it, for gosh sakes, where did it go? Daggone it. All right. The parachute failed. The parachute failed. Goose, you may start the bidding.
I'm going 1 second.
Oh.
Okay.
Right off the bat. Just
Free falling.
Why?
Is that it?
F your seconds. I don't need any seconds. I don't need any seconds.
That was so good. I had to give him a double high five. That was so good. Well done.
Don't need short clips.
Well done.
All right, whoever gets the next one is the winner.
All right.
We are tied 2-2 here. All right. The clue here is there are no right angles.
Oh.
Kelly, you may start the bidding.
2 seconds.
2 seconds. She got it again.
All right, go ahead, Kelly. 2 seconds.
Kelly, in 2 seconds. Here are your 2 seconds. Name that tune.
Oh, Panama. Isn't it Panama? What is it?
Well, Goose has a chance to steal.
I get the full 5 seconds.
You get the full 5 seconds.
What is that song? Didn't you think it was Panama?
I thought you got it right.
It doesn't make sense with
It doesn't make any sense with the clue.
I couldn't help myself.
All right, Goose, here are your 5 seconds.
I would have said the same thing.
Here are your 5 seconds.
All right, go ahead.
Name that tune.
Oh my gosh.
Panama. What?
All right. We definitely know it's Van Halen. We've got that down.
Do you?
Do we?
Apparently not.
You got a guess, Goose?
There are no right angles. 90 degrees. Colt 45.
Oh, it's Rat.
Oh, right.
It's Rat.
Someone needs to sue someone there. I never noticed that before. Someone needs to sue someone.
Wow, I think we've stumbled
either
upon
Rat
a
or
lawsuit.
Van Halen. Yeah, someone needs to sue someone.
All right. Well, that means we have to go again.
Tiebreaker, let's go.
Tied up here. All right. Get rid of that.
Yeah, we get it. Text messengers, they're blowing us up. I know, round and round. Okay.
Brass, JD Marie, Jeff, Doug, we got it.
All right. Your clue here is it was the event of the future. It was the event of the future. Goose, you may start the bidding.
3 seconds.
3 seconds.
I'm going 2.
The event of the future. The event of the future. Kelly, go ahead.
What are we at? 2 seconds?
2 seconds.
All right, Kelly, here are your 2 seconds. Name that tune.
1999. Is that it? Yes!
Should have gone 1 second. I would have known that right off the bat.
Your favorite artist.
Yeah, I would have known that right off the bat. Why didn't I go 1 second?
Justin, I told you it was your lucky day.
Oh, Justin. All right, Justin. Bush, Land of Milk and Honey VIP experience, including the 2 top-tier tickets, meet and greet with Bush, take pictures, get autographs, the special acoustic pre-show performance, plus 3 songs from the side stage while Bush is playing their set, and you're going to be there. But you know what, Slayson? How about this? I'll give you tickets to the show. I can't give you the VIP experience, but at least you'll be at the show. Okay, Slayson?
All right, sweet.
All right, you guys hang on. We'll get you both hooked up.
Such a good time. I'm having a ball.
Dance, man.
If you want to have a good time, just give me a call.
Another questionable win. I should have got double points for no music whatsoever.
That was pretty impressive.
saying.
I must say.
Okay, come on. When you say you can name it in 1 second, that means you know the song by the clue.
That's not true. She had to think about it. She also didn't get it the last time. I
Oh.
stole it when she said 1 second. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life. You know
what
song.
I have to say about that?
Well, that's what people usually do when they play the game. They say, I can name that tune in 1 note.
What do you have to say, Kelly?
Panama.
And now, all right, I'm listening. The 3 things you need to know before you go.
Sean Diddy Combs, obviously following his lawyer's advice pre-sentencing. In October, he has reportedly entered 2 programs, one focused on drug abuse, the other on preventing domestic violence and sexual assault. I know how you prevent it. Don't do it. There, please give me $1,000 for that class. You do something like this. You enter these rehab programs to potentially get a lighter sentence. A judge has discretion here, but Diddy was found guilty on 2 counts of transportation for prostitution. Each count carries a max penalty of 10 years, totaling a possible of 20. There's no way they will get close to that. I don't even think the prosecution is asking for more than 4 or 5 years. The defense is asking for more than, around 2 years. And
that doesn't seem like enough.
He's already served a year. Well, he will. By the time his sentencing happens on October 3rd, he will have been in jail for more than a year. So he'll be credited with time served. So he may spend about a year or 2.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like enough.
Yeah. Yep. That's what happens when you aren't convicted of the most serious charges against you, I guess. A Michigan woman is suing Monster Energy after allegedly finding a mouse in her drink. Mackenzie Kane says she bought a Monster at a bagel shop in Grand Rapids last year, drank the whole thing, but said the can was still oddly heavy. Still felt like there was something in there. So she got into that can, man. What's in there? Found a dead mouse laying there.
Oh.
That's her claim anyway. She is suing for emotional distress. Like, literally, you could never drink anything out of a can again if that happened to you.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Trauma. She's suing for trauma and physical illness. She filed the suit last year, but just this week it was transferred from state court to federal court. This is not the first time Monster's been sued for a mouse in a can. The first time happened all the way back in 2007 or so. A long, long time ago. But yeah. Ugh.
Yeah, I think you would have to crack open every can, pour it into a glass, shake the can to make sure there's nothing left in it, and then you could drink what's in the glass.
Don't you think somebody at Monster maybe a disgruntled employee would have had to have done that on purpose? I mean, how else would that happen? How would a mouse
in these giant factories crawling around in the whatevers and falling in?
It drowns in the Monster and then gets sucked into a can and packaged up and sold.
For sure.
Okay. I guess
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know how it's canned. I mean, is the can filled up and then the thing on top is sealed because it's not going through the mouth hole? You know what I'm saying?
Right, if it's being dropped liquid wise, and then that thing.
I don't know how that. I don't know how that's done.
But I mean, a disgruntled employee wouldn't be able to thumb a mouse into the can.
A whole mouse inside of a little
There are
mouth
some
hole.
small mice. There are some very small mice that can get through very tiny things.
Then maybe it did fall in the opening of the can.
I don't know. I mean, are they just sitting out on a shelf open before they're filled? It's weird.
A woman in Key West who stopped at an intersection to allow a chicken to cross the road. Happens over here all the time with wild geese. Sometimes you have to stop because these bad boys are making their way across the street.
Right, but here's the most important question. Why did the chicken cross the road?
Well, we're never going to know now, are we? Because somebody got mad at her for stopping and sped around her and ran straight over that chicken that she was trying to help. 38-year-old Cynthia Sosa was so upset that she sped after this driver. She was like, oh no, not on my watch, baby. I was trying to help this chicken and you killed it. So she pursues this driver, catches up to her, parks in front of her so she can't move forward, gets out of her car, runs up to the driver's side door with bear spray and sprays this woman in the face.
Oh! Yeah, you can't do that.
Yes, you can. When the chicken's death is involved, you can. I do believe that is in their, city code.
Is that right?
She took off. Of course, she knows she shouldn't have done that. So she sprays the bear spray, then takes off in her car. Though the woman have obviously called the cops, and she was pulled over and taken into custody, charged with 2 counts of battery.
I have been to Key West a couple times, and they do have chickens just roaming around everywhere.
Well, it's no different than us stopping for a goose.
Exactly.
Which you should.
Yeah, right. I mean, wouldn't you be
100%.
so mad if somebody ran over a mama goose and her little ducklings?
I've seen it happen.
Geese and
it happened,
goslings? Is that what they are?
I've seen-
I can answer the question. Do you know why the chicken did cross the road?
I mean, to get to the other side. No?
Ask why.
Why?
Why?
Because!
All right, those are your 3 things.
You know, you think you purchase a home, and this is your domicile. This is where you live. This is your castle. You're going to protect it at all costs. That's what you do.
Right.
I've been fortunate. I've moved a little bit. I've owned a couple homes and bought and sold as I've moved around the country. I've never had any major issues. I had a basement flood one time. Had to get the basement drain snaked because I had some roots growing in there, and that caught up with me. Had to get a roof replaced one time in Colorado after a hailstorm. That was insurance covered. I can't think of much that would just make me foreclose on the home. I don't care. I'm out. But this might do it. Lewisburg, Kentucky, they are having a serious issue in this small town where there apparently is a recycling facility there in Lewisburg. And it started last year, but due to the weather lately this year with the heat and the humidity, it has now become unbearable. There is a gnat infestation in Lewisburg.
Oh, wow.
And it's not there's some gnats. Ew. It is an infestation. This woman, Leah Thomas, now in her 90s, might just walk away from her home. She says, at least twice a day, I have to change out the dangling sticky strips that are hanging from all of my lights in the house right now. Thousands and thousands of gnats being caught daily. To the point where you actually have to change the sticky strip more than once a day.
I mean, come on.
She says using the bathroom is a nightmare. Especially because of what goes on in the bathroom.
How does this happen?
They say it's the recycling facility and all the garbage and trash.
That's
and
it,
just, it for some reason, and then with the humidity and the perfect growing conditions, if you will, Lewisburg, Kentucky is being overrun by gnats. You can't cook. You can hardly eat because of them, because the gnats are just in your face.
Oh, my God. That's a health crisis, right? I mean,
you would think
they have to do something. Like that just can't be left to be that way.
A lot of the things at the recycling plant are like aluminum, sticky soda cans and things like that. Sugary beverages. Oh,
I mean, you're going to shut that town down.
Yeah, I'm trying to look. It's a pretty long news article. They say that Logan Aluminum, the recycling is actually getting sued. So what will come of that lawsuit for causing this infestation?
Oh, I see.
Right.
You can't. How can you? That's no.
Who's going to pay for the cleanup?
Well,
as a taxpayer, do you want your money to go for it, or do you want Lewis Aluminum to pay for it? They're the recycling facility.
That's like, I mean, if you a restaurant dumpster gets rats in it, they invaded the dumpster.
Okay, so here's a follow up. I guess part of the problem is that Logan Aluminum is not doing what they should. They're not doing enough to remove the recycled aluminum once it's crushed. They say they have bales stacked up. Instead of continuing the flow of like in and out, things are building. So I think if you had a restaurant, if you're not cleaning up your trash and leaving the trash sitting out,
if you were leaving trash all around the dumpster,
causing rats to come around. So they're not taking the proper steps to keep things moving.
I didn't realize they had. So these are empty cans that were full of sugary crap.
Right.
That are
it's
just
a
now
recycling
stacked
facility
up outside.
Yeah, it's a recycling facility. So they're going through the process of recycling, but then not moving along to the next step in the process. So but that many gnats.
I guess they are liable then, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. I remember the one time I was overseas in Scotland, and there was a midge. It was midge season. You actually had you actually had to wear like a fishnet hood that was tucked into your shirt because there were just so many you couldn't breathe. You would inhale the midges. Yeah, I can't even fathom.
Doug said gnats are a real problem at wastewater facilities too. Nothing attracts gnats like a 20,000 gallon tank full of dookie.
Oh, no thank you.
Jeff says, I'm getting a large driveway blowtorch and making a game to kill as many gnats as I can.
That's what I would do. A can of hairspray, and if the house accidentally catches on fire, sorry, what are you going to do? 99.7 The Blitz.
Now, let's see if we can learn you something. Sit up and pay attention.
Yeah, let's learn you some stuff on a Thursday morning. Can you think of a cool piece of family history, a unique piece of family history from your family, like a fact you learned about your family lineage somewhere down the line?
Man.
Like for me, I know that my great-grandfather was part of the Purple Gang. Big time member of the Purple Gang.
What's the Purple Gang?
So the Purple Gang was a very prominent gang back in like the 20s and 30s up in Detroit, mainly Detroit area, but the Midwest.
Mafia type thing?
Yeah, okay. but it was mostly made up of Jewish immigrants.
Okay,
and they're the Purple Gang.
All right.
He was kind of a bigwig in the Purple Gang when it was back the Prohibition and things like that.
I just can't think about it. Okay. My mom dated Bob Seger.
Oh, right. That's right. Yeah, absolutely. There is that. I bring it up because your first fun fact for the day, Kate Upton, the supermodel.
Yes.
Her great-grandfather invented the washing machine.
Is that right?
What a random fact.
And then she married one of your Tigers pitchers, right?
Verlander.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now he's with Houston, I think.
Yeah. No, I know. Yeah. He left.
They actually had a house over on the west side of Detroit for a long time. I think that's where she was from. Yeah, because what's that big company? Whirlpool is based on the west side of Michigan there.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So, anyways, moving along. The oldest photograph of a president is a picture of John Quincy Adams from 1843.
Is that where they blew up the dynamite on the thing to make the flash, where they held the
little stick,
the gunpowder or whatever?
Yeah.
And every time you see a kid from then, their eyes are all big.
Big, right.
You know?
Yep. Here's a fun statistical fact for you. If you rolled 1,000 dice
1,000.
1,000 of them. The odds of rolling exactly 500 even numbers and 500 odd numbers is only 2.5%. There's a lot of combinations in there.
That makes sense.
Here's another fun statistical fact for you, a little bonus fact. Did you know when you shuffle a deck of cards, you are the only person in the history of the universe to ever have that
combination
combination of cards. Yep. That's
you can't prove that.
That's how many combinations there are. The average dog creates 274 pounds of poop a year.
Oh, I believe that.
That's how much you're out there picking up poop. 274 pounds a year. Yep. And finally, there's a pitcher by the name of Mike Baksic Jr. He pitched against Hank Aaron in the game where Hank Aaron hit his record 755th home run.
Senior.
Yeah, senior.
Oh, you said junior.
Oh, I'm sorry, senior.
I was like, wait a minute.
Mike Baksic Sr. Pitched against Hank Aaron in the game where Hank Aaron hit his 755th home run. Now, Baksic got him out previously in the game and was actually pulled from the game, and one of his teammates gave up the home run later in the game.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
However, 31 years later, his son, Mike Baksic Jr., threw the pitch that Barry Bonds hit for the record-breaking 756th home run.
I can still hear it in my head. Baksic deals. Bonds hits. It's out of here. I can still hear it. I think I have it.
How crazy of a little sports fact that happened between the two of them.
That is unbelievable.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that the odds of that being the history is probably those are bigger odds than getting the same deck shuffle.
Right. Yeah,
I mean, that's insane. That is how you can't make that up. That's crazy.
When you think of pitcher rotations and just what's going on, which ballpark you're in, I mean.
I mean, any ball, even if it's the same ballpark, the fact that a father and son both pitched.
Yeah.
Those pitches.
Absolutely insane.
Wow.
There you go. Learning you some stuff on a Thursday morning, 99.7 The Blitz.